no measurement, no Maya. But the Maya will continue to appear. That is how we have to live into this transactional world. But now we know 100% that this is only a transactional world where everything is for the sake of transaction. But behind it, behind all the measurement, I am the real self. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Eh. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your mind on the right hand, bring your mind on the left hand, and lift your both the palms. Bring it on your eyes, open the eyes inside, know your experiences, bring the hands down. How are you, Stephen?
Good. It was a meditation of peace, quiet, contemplation. I couldn't help but just going over and over again the idea of pure consciousness is infinite and all-pervading. So if I look at everything else through a filter and look at it through name, form, and as you talked about, measurement, and filter all that out, then all I'm left is with pure consciousness. So
Yes.
um, it's deep. So there's a lot of contemplating and reflecting in that. I have a question, if I can ask that.
Yeah.
If we talk about measurements and I look at you and I eliminate and I'm able to recognize you or anybody as that same filter out, am I able to see your pure consciousness?
Once you see your consciousness, so-called, your so-called, it is one
Hmm.
consciousness. First thing, it is one consciousness.
Okay.
So when you say that, can I see your consciousness, then who the hell you are? You are also the same consciousness.
Got it.
So when you see my consciousness, then that my consciousness becomes an object. And whatever is an object is a matter. It cannot be conscious.
Okay.
So that is why we say, oh, I am. So when I am the consciousness, then I can peace deeper inside everyone. And I see this one consciousness. You get it. No worries, even if you don't. We are already learning. How are you, Brandy?
I'm good as well. Thank you. Stephen, along the lines of the question you just asked during my meditation, I was thinking about when the body dies, how the consciousness is left, and that's the same for everybody. And I was like, I was kind of in it, and I was like, cool. I mean, like when the body dies, this is it.
Yes, yes.
Like mine, yours, it, people who've gone before, people who will come. So I listened. I really stayed with your words today during the meditation, and it was one of those times where, like, when you were like, oh, the ego comes, I'm like, oh, there it was, right? And it was, it was just kind of a play with some of my thoughts and moving in and out of this space and bodilessness, and then like awareness, like, measurement again, then nothing. It was for a nothing practice, a Saturday practice. There was a lot going on again.
Yes. What do you see? I'm just explaining, when body is not there, then what is left? You can instantly say that you see my left hand, but can you see the left hand without the presence of the light? Answer is no. If there is no light, you cannot see my left hand. Are you clear? Right? That consciousness appears absent but lives all the time like the light, whether the body is there or not. We have so much of, in clinging to the body, we say that I am the body. When I am consciousness, then what's the fun whether this body lives or complete your sentence? How are you? How are you, Sam? Then we'll go to Kate. Yes.
Good. Meditation was quiet and peaceful. I've been reflecting on Thursday's lesson, which I listened to a number of times.
Today your microphone is not working. Fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
He needs USB 2 instead of 3. Huh?
How about now?
Yes, it's working.
I've been contemplating and reflecting on the lesson from Thursday and how often we create individuality.
Yes.
Based on a thought form, which is based on an object, which creates the personality. And I spent a lot of time the last couple of days pulling that back and realizing that I can be the decision maker in all of those decisions. So it was a freeing feeling to pull that back again.
Yes, beautiful.
And the meditation was quiet and peaceful, and yeah.
That's a beautiful reflection, Sam. Wonderful. How are you, Kate?
Namaste, everybody. Grateful to be here. Today was a little different in the sense that there was awareness and reflection and freedom, and sometimes I was aware of the breath, and then sometimes not, and sometimes I was aware of colors, and then sometimes not, and much less aware of thoughts today than I generally am in my meditation. More just present.
Yes, I think, yes, I should reflect on what you said is right. Randy just reminded me of this, I told you that it was USB 2, not USB 3. Now you see how the mind wants to solve this problem. It says your camera is not good, malfunctioning. Your computer is malfunctioning. And it does not go, there is no problem at all. You see the illusion? When you put it into the USB 3, computer says, no, it's not working. Camera says it's not working. But look, okay, then where is the problem? What I'm pointing? I'm pointing, this mind is the craziest of all. My master used to say, never believe this mind. Examine again and again. And the greater the clarity of examining the mind is there, you realize there is no mind, only consciousness is there. Mind is reflecting the different thoughts, and it goes here and it visualizes the color and it sees the body. It's okay, everything is okay. Mind, I know what you are doing, but I'm not you. I'm not in a problem. That is a little deeper. I believe you all can absorb. So are you, Christina? Then we'll go to Terry. Christina, how are you?
Good morning. I'm grateful to be with everyone. Grateful to be here, of course. I love this lesson. I've tried to grasp this for over a year now, or I have understood it and have kept contemplating on the same principle. And I was just talking with some friends here and there, and Sam and I talked about earlier this week or last week. The answer is always right in front of us. We have the knowledge right in front of us. And I think it's a beautiful thing. And I just let myself go of mind and I let those thoughts come and go. But I felt an overwhelming, like a sea, like I was in the ocean. And then I just felt this calm and I felt the butterflies in my chest. And it felt very bright at the top of my head. And I wanted to look up, but I knew my eyes were closed and to not get attached to whatever was happening. And I just think at full circle, this is a beautiful lesson. So thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yes, continue the journey until we reach there. So the time comes, every time, every next moment, in time, in space, in object, there is a constant realization that I am the real self. You have reached it. How are you, Terry?
I I was contemplating on what you were saying all the time, and I was distracted by pain, and so I went and lied down, and then it was gone, and
It's
I was
gone.
just
Yes. Yeah.
So then I could just do nothing.
Doing nothing. You see that? So there is another part of the mind which says, let me do something to get rid of this pain.
Yes.
And then the journey of limitation starts.
I kept debating, should I do something? Should I not? Should I do something? Should I? And then I had to do something just to end that debate.
Yes, yes, yes. So just to realize that this mind is crazy. That is how I explained you. USB and USB. Problem is not there, but it manifests the problem. That is illusion. This is another definition. Let me define the another. The illusion is this. Problem is not there, but mind says no, problem is there. This gives me a very good example, Did you understand that point, that I put it into the USB 3 and it fits also, but then it doesn't work. So is there a problem in the camera? No. Is there a problem in the computer? No. But where is the problem? That is delusion. You are crazy. Where is the problem when I say you are crazy? Problem is here in my perception of you. But in fact, there is no problem. You are real self, Terry. Are you sure? ये
Good, sir.
पढ़ाते हैं जी, ये पढ़ाते हैं सच्चिदानंद। सच्चिदानंद भगवान कहने से नहीं होता। हिंदी में बात कर रहा हूँ, कोई नहीं समझेगा। हाँ बोलो।
Peaceful, sir. Good.
Peaceful. Good, good, good. Now I was telling him that our master, he met my master many a time. So our master used to tell us that we are absolute existence, consciousness, bliss. Only one. You know, have you seen my master pointing upward? Only one real self. So, any question is better. No, if you have question, mind is in delusion. If you don't have a question, the mind is still in delusion. Anyhow, Kate, you can ask the question. First unmute, then talk.
No question. I was giving you the one.
Oh, giving you okay. You see, mind will cheat you again and again.
The rest was your mind's delusion.
My mind thought there is a question. Don't believe your mind.
Okay, now Kate is saying we are two.
Now she is pointing to. That is the beauty.
Oh, Kate is dancing. Kate is dancing.
Yeah.
Cat is dancing. Kate is dancing.
This is what happens in our daily life. Why you are making fun of me? You are smiling. You are laughing on your own. You have nothing to do with me. But you know, my mind says, why you are laughing? You are making fun of me. Come on. No, you don't love me after 10 years of living in relationship. My delusion, Sam. Christina, you both are young. You should understand at this stage. But I'm not saying anything after that. After that, it's your choice.
Age is a delusion.
Otherwise, you will say you have all experienced everything. You have 2 kids. You know, you don't want us to experience. No, I'm not saying anything.
Kate is saying age is delusion.
Yes, that is all for today.